Azorius Auras versus Veteran Brawler Vagosama. Vagosama. Okay, sure. What are we gonna... Okay, so points. Wonderweave Aerialist. Alright, well, this thing just basically have flying. Alright, there's the parched guy. So what I'm smelling is... This is gonna be white. So my creatures now kind of seem rippable, which would be a 2-for-1, which is not ideal, but okay. How are we gonna get to untap? We are getting to untap. All right, I'm gonna just attack and try and flash in the MTG tracker, and also keep up No More Lies here. Oh, perfect. Now let's make them pay for the ward first, and then we can Shardmage rescue this. Increasing the damage by quite a bit. Unfortunately, I can now not flash in the tracker, but I can No More Lies. Let's see what they do. Unfortunately, this is now the point where No More Lies can potentially like really whiff. Oh, but not with the ward, right? So, let's just put another armor. So we're going all in here, basically. Almost. I think this is not lethal. But, alright. I'm just gonna keep up Normalize for the rest of the game, basically. The Drowner, huh? Okay. Okay. So, well, let's Normalize it nonetheless, because they can pay, but then they cannot target, because it'll, they will have to pay the ward price. Now I am going kind of all in here, but let's see. If they can kill it, I have a problem. But they can't. All right, so going all in there was the right way. But there was a risk. If they had one more removal spell here, they would have killed that, attacked me for 4, I'd be at 8. And I would have to then kind of set up again. So, yeah, it's still a chance. But, yeah, we were able to just win directly with the Wonderweave Aerialist. Thanks to flying and ward. So both the abilities really made a difference in this game. All right, on to the next one. Azorius Auras versus the Fervent Demaru. Yeah, kind of slow with 3 trackers, but let's go for it. Yeah, let's do it. I mean, better than doing nothing, right? A little awkward, of course, but... Ooh, the recruit! Alrighty. Alright, I'm gonna flash in the tracker and... Oh, this is already gonna be tough, I can tell. Seam rip, sure. Okay. Alright. Oh, nice. Able to soak up the paw patch there. That's pretty good. Alright, I'm playing oh, should I play defensively or not? No. I need to also deal some damage. Alright, more trackers, and then I will probably have to shelter despite the paw patch token. Token. That's fine. They can't... Oh, they can immediately... Oh man, they can actually immediately activate it. Because they already have 3 different powered creatures. Okay! Wow, did they just lose to their own deck or something? Because I didn't do anything too spectacular here. But yeah, the Flasher being able to eat the paw patch was kind of crucial. And I guess they just whiffed completely or something. But okay, I'll take the victory. On to the next game. Azorius Auras versus Berserker. Nope, that's not gonna work at all. This is... But it is... Yeah, down a card. It's not really ideal. Does this enter tapped? Yeah, right? Yeah, it does. Alright, let's go for this guy. So, what do we need? White. We need more white. Why does it get +2? Oh yeah, the Lair. Okay, I see. I see. Alright, Shardmage's rescue. It's all on you. We're again all in. All in here. But ward too. Ward is, wow, this ward is pretty strong on this aerialist. Makes all the difference. Yeah. That's fine. If I seam rip here, I can go for lethal. I'm just doing this. Oh, but it's not even lethal? Ah, why did I do that? Well, I can now go for... Oh, they're get-losting what? The Ethereal Armor. Smart play. Shall we spread? Nah, let's go all in. I'll take a tracker. Now, a sweeper would... would be problematic. I could have attacked with the Anchorage, but I want to deploy the tracker. Now they can respond, of course. Okay. Well, good. Okay, are we... Alright, well, this will make me draw him. No, it won't when it enters. Okay. The opponent has 2 mana up, right? So they could have... I could attack with the Anchorage, but... Alright, another victory. Wow, despite Mulligan. So, wow. Yeah, Ward and Shardmage rescue. Ward makes it very awkward for the opponent and makes them, you know, have to use a lot of mana to get through. All right, nice. Another victory on a run, on a roll here. Azorius Auras versus another virtuous one, Lexus. Okay. Tapped, untapped, Tamer, Aerialist. Let's see what the opponent's up to. Alright, we're gonna have to start with the Anchorage. Okay, Quantum Riddler. White or blue? Huh, I've got a really mixed hand here, but usually white is what I want more. Let's start with the Aerialists. Maybe I should have done the Tamer, but this is more resilient. Both works. That was a good draw. Okay, I'm gonna actually just keep up No More Lies and the Tracker. They're going for Demolition Field on the Anchorage. If I have Tracker here, I have 1 mana up, which doesn't do much for me, so I don't need it. I will take action and go for another white. Okay, opponent is Sultai. Oh, that's gonna... I'm gonna counter that. I really want to deploy my Tracker. Countering that was good, I think, because that thing has such good value. Okay, sure. So they can play a 5 mana card here. See what that's gonna be. Hope it's something I can seam rip, but the chances are not big. Oh, okay. Yeah, no creature. Do I need to shock here? I think I do. Is this an inch? No, this is not. Let's attack. And go for another Tracker. The Gremlin Tamer is kind of just chilling in my hand here, as is the second Aerialist, but the Tracker just usually has good value, that's why. But the Wagon also is quite problematic, and the opponent having 7 mana or 6 currently is also pretty Yeah, where's my enchants? Where are my enchants at? Alright, I'm gonna do the following here. I'm just gonna play a Seam Rip without target, but I just want to draw 2, basically. But yeah, this is now going to be difficult. The opponent still has 4 cards in hand. They have a Lumbering Wagon on the battlefield. They have 2 cards that are in exile. Like, how am I gonna deal with... all they need to do is basically play the Quantum Riddler, and I'm already stuck. So I wasn't able to generate enough pressure here, I would say. Also, the Restless Cottage can just deal with my stuff pretty well, so... They're going for a sweeper. Into Riddler, okay. Oh, and they can through too. Oh, yeah, yep. GG, this is GG, yeah. This is definitely GG. G to the G. Well, let's try. I should have kept up No More Lies. I should have either played the Scavenger or that, not both. They have so many options. But only 2 cards in hand, but honestly, just 1 Quantum Riddler is probably enough. Again. Ooh, going for a bargain, though. They don't have any... They also run Wrench. Yeah. Ah. Wow, getting an attack for 1. It's not been easy. I hope they play like the Virtue of Persistence here or something. Something I can know more. Oh, they know about Normalize. So why would they play anything? Sure. Yep, I need to counter that. I'm not sure even which card combination I could draw here that helps me. Like Entity Tracker wouldn't have to be a big part of that, but I have 3 down the tube. Also, drawing into an Entity Tracker, I would have to wait another turn until I draw an enchantment. Like, I would have to chain so much stuff. They're not even attacking. Why? Okay, I'm gonna concede here because I don't see an out. So let's give the opponent the good game. And head on to the next one. Azorius Auras versus Asterlix. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go for the tracker here. Is it greedy? Maybe. That's fine. This can take care of their Simulacrum Synthesizer or Repurposing Bay, which is important. This is good now. Unfortunately, I didn't draw land. Should I try and go for a land, or should I just try and fully overcommit to the onto the board? No, let's not do that. Let's go for this talent here. Yeah, that'll draw me a card, maybe a land. Land. Okay, I'm gonna keep up Shardmage's Rescue. Ah, the Star Cage. Ah, well, it's not gonna get rid of the tracker, so it's not too bad. I can Sheltered by Ghosts that thing, and I'll get back a lot of stuff. I think that's really good. Let's try that. Now they will get back some of their stuff too. Like they're overdrawing though. Oh my god, still no land! Oh. Damn it. Wow. I can't even protect. I don't know. I was really hoping to find land there. Now they can just... Oh, they're gonna go for... Okay, spring loaded plus ward. Yeah, sure. Yeah, okay, but they're overdrawing, so like all this card draw doesn't really actually help them that much. It does. It does. Okay, can I somehow go for like a 1-turn? Sure. Double top. Rest in peace, I don't mind at all. Well, I like my Stormchaser challenge could use it, but it doesn't. It's irrelevant. I'm so white locked too. Should I have done Sheltered by Ghosts there instead? Probably. A Repurposing Bay. Okay. Yeah, they'll get 1 token. I'm still generating pressure here. I can potentially go for a win next turn. I have 3 white mana next turn, so all I need to do is survive this. Oh, not the only thing that doesn't work here. Ah, shit. Yeah, that Star Cage is just gonna be too much. No more creatures left. Wow. Alright, let's Seam Rip this and attack with the Anchorage. That's all I can do here. I'll take a Tamer. Let's see how many more pinnacles they have. Wow. Unfortunate. In hindsight, maybe I shouldn't have Sheltered by Ghosts there first. Pinnacle when I did. Yeah, I lost to these Pinnacle Star Cages here. Pretty much. Oh, they're giving me back the Aerialist. Are they sure about that? Oh, okay. Of course. Yeah, because I will just die immediately. Okay, I see. Okay. Going 3-2 only today, unfortunately. But still in the plus, still making progress, surely, but slowly but surely. So let's head over to the recap. All right, 3-2 Azorius Auras. Yeah, was okay. Was hoping for a little bit more, but it's still fine, and still ending up in the plus is okay. So let's take a look at the deck. Lands, we have just a land. This deck is okay to take some damage from lands. So here we have like 4 starting towns, 2 multiversal passages. The deck wants to have untapped mana, ideally in the early game. Turn 1, 2, 3. And yeah, go from there. We do have some tapped lands, but not too many. We have 2 Valgavoth Lairs because it's an enchantment land. So that gives you the Ethereal Armor extra +1/+1. As well as 2 anchorages just to have a man land that can sometimes, you know, just push for the final bits of damage. All right, what do we have else in the deck? We have a creature base. We have, we have the Optimistic Scavengers. This is probably your best turn 1 play, which it grows whenever you play an enchantment, which you have a lot of. We have a 4 Stormchaser's talents. You don't really level 2 or level 3 this. You basically just want it to be a 1/1 with prowess. And this being an enchantment in on itself is just an upside, basically. We have 2 Silent Hallcreepers. Also, it is being an enchantment is good. And also the abilities are not too bad. Gremlin Tamer also has an upside when you play enchantments, making a wide board. And then we have the kind of underdog here, the Wonderweave Aerialist, which has proven to be quite unexpectedly good. 2 mana 2/2 with Ward 2. That's the key here. Like it's in the early game, this makes it a little bit more difficult for the opponent to get rid of. And then if this is enchanted, or has counters, it will fly. On the interactive side, we have 2 Seam Rips to deal with opposing early threats. We have 3 Shardmage rescues to protect our own creatures. 4 Shelters to, this just fits perfectly in this deck. Giving your creature more ward, or just giving it ward, taking out something on the opponent's side, and being an enchantment in on itself. And we have 4 No More Lies, which, just to kind of ideally counter sweepers, or kind of key cards on the opponent's side that would win them the game. On Aura side, we have 4 Ethereal Armors, which is basically what you really need to make your deck finish the game fast. And 2 Feather Flights to give all your other creatures flying if you need it. And this also, when it enters, you draw cards, so it's kind of a cantrip. And last but not least, we have our card advantage engine, which is the entity tracker. The upside of this thing is that it's not limited. The trigger isn't limited to just once per turn. So, and having flash makes it actually it makes it a little bit easier to deploy, because you can just flash it in at the end of the opponent's turn and keep up No More Lies. So that's actually a pretty nice combination. And once it's on the battlefield, like your Stormchaser's talent will draw you cards, Seam Rip, Ethereal Armor, everything will draw you cards. When you protect with the rescue, you draw a card. So that's really where you get your card advantage from. Yeah, so that's the deck. I think it has a decent chance in the current meta. But it does it does depend highly on, do you have like no more lives at the right moment? If they have the Pinnacle Star Cage, that makes it very difficult. That's something you kind of really need to counter. But yeah, generally the deck can be quite aggressive, and yeah, snatch a win or two here and there. All right, that's it for today. Let's have a look at some flavor text. Entity tracker. The readings are off the charts. Whatever it is, it's close. And on that note, thanks for watching. Have fun. See you in the arena, and peace.